What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, we have some huge news as referee who admitted to corruption within the sport of boxing, who worked with closely and is a Hall of Famer and worked closely with the WBC, World Boxing Council, President Mauricio Suleiman, board of 32 members. He's a Hall of Fame referee, okay? He admitted to refereeing and he admitted to corruption within the sport of boxing and helping legendary, now retired Hall of Fame, iconic 8-division world champion Filipino superstar boxer Manny Pacquiao win a fight he absolutely should not have won. That's Carlos Padilla, okay? Carlos Padilla refereed a fight for Manny Pacquiao back in 2000, okay? Carlos Padilla is now a retired referee and a Hall of Famer at that, okay? He's a Hall of Famer. He's 88 years of age. Okay, his family is coming out and trying to defend the actions and the words of Carlos Padilla, but it can't be defended. It just simply can't, okay? So Manny Pacquiao, okay, who's a legend in the sport of boxing, we know. He's an 8-division world champion. He's a legend. He's an icon in the sport of boxing, okay? Manny Pacquiao, he finished his career now 62 wins, 8 losses, 2 draws, 39 big wins by way of knockout. 3 times in his career, he was knocked out. He's now 43 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. He's looking to make a ring return. But back in 2000, okay, Manny Pacquiao, he faced off against NIDEL Hussein. Okay, NIDEL Hussein was an undefeated fighter, 19 wins, no losses, no draws. Okay, he came into this fight young, hungry, and looking to make a name and a mark for himself. Okay, and he went into this fight with Manny Pacquiao, okay, October of 2000, right? Manny Pacquiao, keep in mind, had already been knocked out twice, right? They was trying to build Manny Pacquiao up into a superstar at that time. He wasn't yet a superstar that we know today. He's trying to build Manny Pacquiao up into that superstar, okay? And NIDEL Hussein went into this fight with Manny Pacquiao, and the referee, Carlos Padilla, explained that NIDEL Hussein, who's now retired, 43 wins, 5 losses, no draw, 27 wins by way of knockout. Twice in his career, he was knocked out. He's from Australia, 5'7" with a 69-inch arm reach, okay? He's bigger, younger, and stronger than Manny Pacquiao, as Carlos Padilla put it, going into the fight. He was made aware that this is a very important fight for Manny Pacquiao, and he could get an opportunity to fight for a world title in the future and make a name for himself. They're trying to build up a Filipino fighter, right? So Carlos Padilla made it clear that he had some work to do to assure that Manny Pacquiao would be victorious. Okay, so again, NIDEL Hussein, he went into this fight with Manny Pacquiao, right? With 19 wins, no losses, no draws, as I said, okay? He had some knockouts, huge knockouts on his resume, bigger than Manny Pacquiao, and he absolutely stole the fight from him. And after this TKO loss to Manny Pacquiao, right, he went on a 17-fight winning streak. So had he beat Manny Pacquiao that night, and like he should have been, right, he tacked on another straight 17 wins. You tack on the 19 he already had, okay? You talking about a fighter that was almost 40-0 at that time, but it was taken away from him, okay? He would have been 36 wins with no losses, no draws by the time he had his next loss, or his only loss at the time, right? And now who knows, he would have got a title shot or not. But if you listen to Carlos Padilla, right, the fight with Manny Pacquiao was the favorite. He's a Filipino referee. It was in the Philippines, and he explains that referees are taught to cheat. Now we are on boxing, the mainstream media on YouTube. This has now hit CNN, right? And now NIDEL Hussein, his team, and other boxers are asking for the government and everybody to step in and look into the corruption within the sport of boxing, because it derailed. Who knows what he would have been? It derailed him from being a mega superstar. Who knows what he would have been should he beat Manny Pacquiao that day and you know, was 19 wins and tack on another 17, right? Who knows what he would have been? You understand what I'm saying? He would have been 36-0 by the time he actually went into his first official loss, right? Who knows what big fights would have bloomed for him and what opportunities was taken off the table because the referee said that he had to take this fight from NIDEL Hussein, right? Because Manny Pacquiao was the guy that they was looking to make, okay? They was looking to make this guy, Manny Pacquiao, a mega superstar. And so they absolutely took it from NIDEL Hussein. This is terrible, right? To say the least. And with that, you know, it's unfortunate, but now what it did was it opened the door now for everybody to now want to look into the corruption within the sport of boxing. Period. Now they're asking, you know, fighters and the government now to look in. CNN is made aware of this. But listen to his comments, shall we?
Coming back here, Steve. And you know the opponent, Hashim or whatever his name?
Hussein.
He's taller, younger, stronger, and dirty fighter. Managed by Jeff Phoenix, the trainer from Australia.
Who's a Hall of Famer.
So, in
Jeff
in the 7th round, I think, Manny got knocked down. I thought he's going to get up because his eye is like a cross iron.
And he laughs about it.
I am a Filipino, and everybody's Filipino watching the fight. So I prolonged the count. You know,
So I prolonged the count.
How to do it. And when he get up, I still am.
He gave him 17 seconds to get up. So he says that, you know, I'm Filipino, he's Filipino, so I gave him 17 seconds to get up because the fans are Filipino, I'm Filipino, so I prolonged the count, right? To allow this to take place, right? Now listen to this.
Yes, I can. I said, my God, I declare it a punch. But it's, if there is a but, you have to stop the punch to the judges. Headbutt. That's what pointed after. But if you don't do that, the fight continues, meaning to say it's a good, clean punch. So, it's not really big and it's not really, you know, but I never stopped the doctor to check. I want to see it. Serious?
So you heard what he said. So he said that Manny Pacquiao headbutt NIDEL Hussein. It should have been ruled a headbutt. But then he would have to take a point from Manny Pacquiao because it was multiple headbutts. And so he didn't want to take a point. So he ruled it a punch. And now NIDEL Hussein is bleeding under his eye. And so this is how they took the fight from NIDEL Hussein, because then they went on to have the doctors. He says he looked at the judges and he gave them the nod. So the judges was in on this, right? And then he says that he gave the head nod to the doctor. The doctor gets up on the apron, checks NIDEL Hussein's eye, and then waves off the fight. And they give Manny Pacquiao TKO victory. But the cut is underneath his eye. It's not impairing his vision. It's not above his eye, blocking him from seeing. And it's not like he said, it's not that bad of a cut. But we had to do something because he says that Manny Pacquiao's corner was saying that Manny Pacquiao's down big on the cards. So he was made aware that he was down big on the cards, that Manny was down big on the cards. So he then said that NIDEL Hussein hits Manny Pacquiao with a punch, drops him. But he rules it that NIDEL Hussein pushed Manny Pacquiao instead of another knockdown. So he said, oh my God, how am I going to do this? And he says that he had to rule it that Manny Pacquiao pushed Nidel Hussein pushed him. Then he had to warn Nidel Hussein for pushing Manny Pacquiao. And then he took a point from him. Instead of warning, he said, I had to do, and he's laughing about this. And so Nidel Hussein, they done went to CNN. They going to the U.S. government. They going to the Boxing Commission. They going above, because now Nidel Hussein's daughter comes out and puts, Carlos Padilla's daughter comes out and put out a statement saying that he's 88 years old. Essentially, he's senile, don't understand what he's saying, and there's a language barrier, so he's being misinterpreted. No, he's absolutely not. Then the WBC puts out a statement saying how close of friends they are, and that they're going to look into this, but they emphasize with him and his family. Why are you emphasizing with him and his family when he's clearly telling you that he is part of corruption? Then he goes on in this interview and explains that how referees and people are taught to cheat. Right? How they're taught to cheat in the sport of boxing. There's no place for this in the sport of boxing where you have people risking their lives every time they step through those ropes. There's no place for that. So listen to Nidel Hussein and his team and why they want what they want done. How is judges, referees, and people that are known to be corrupted still refereeing and judging fights?
Just having that, Skinny was able to, just make a point today, because like I said, I trained this boy so hard. He worked, everything was to be successful, and a referee took that away from us, and still to this day, when referees or judges make mistakes, they still referee and judge the next week. They're still they're never accountable for the mistakes they make. And I just hope that this sets a precedent, and that all the referees and judges that are looking at me talk and Skinny talk, just remember there's a red corner and a blue corner. There's not a Filipino and a Lebanese or an Australian boy. There's just a red corner and a blue corner. And until we get that right, boxing is always going to be questionable.
So you see, he said that they want this opportunity to make everybody aware about the corruption in the sport of boxing. And, there shouldn't be no identifying, well, this guy's Mexican, or this guy's Filipino, or this guy's from Australia, this guy's from the U.S., that are allowed to, sway the judges and the referees' opinions, right? Not to mention, keep this in mind, right? There's another judge that has relations with the WBA, the World Boxing Association, right? This judge has a relationship with them. She is known to have racist tweets put out on her social media towards African Americans, okay? And she was suspended for a year, and now she's reinstated as another judge, as a judge once again. How is she to be reinstated? How can she possibly, if you find out and it's confirmed that she had racist types of tweets towards the African American community, and she clearly has an issue with African Americans and black people, and how is she going to judge and fairly judge these fights for African Americans? So if you're African American and black boxer, right? Boxer Gloria Martinez, right? Confirmed back in August 12th of 2021, racial tweets emergence after controversy decision she made against an African American athlete in Macau Fox for Maestri. She favored Maestri. That Maestri got dominated in the fight, got dropped in the fight, but she saw Maestri win in the fight 9 rounds to 3. A clear decision for Maestri, which got people to dig deeper into where she stands, and it's found out that she has these racist tweets toward African Americans and black community, and she gets suspended for a year, but now she's reinstated. So how could she possibly judge another African American fight fairly? This is the corruption in the sport of boxing. The WBA, and then on top of that, she's married to somebody that's higher in higher ups in the WBA with President Gilberto Mendoza. And the WBC and Mauricio Suleiman puts out a statement talking about how they're going to investigate. What's there to investigate? He made it abundantly clear, a confession that he was taught how to cheat, and he cheated for Manny Pacquiao, period. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.